Okay, shooters, today we're going to look at a Perazzi MX hammer. Now this is one of the older design hammers, one that I call the webbed design, because you can see right across this bottom barrel hammer, it has the web running around the outside of the hammer face. Perazzi changed from this design several years ago because the firing pin used to have a flat spot on the bottom barrel firing pin used to have a flat spot on the outside of the firing pin to clear this recess for the hammer. And this hammer web here was intended to give the hammer extra strength during use. And you can tell this hammer has been used with a newer style flat firing pin on the back end of the firing pin, and you can see how the outside edge of the hammer right here has been dimpled out from use, and this hammer has been damaged. Also note right here, I'm not sure if you can see it, but right at the end of the pointer, this hammer has a small crack beginning to develop as a result of using the new style firing pin with the old style hammer. Now there are two fixes for this old style hammer design. One is you can buy a new hammer, which is about, it's over $100, but it's an easy drop-in replacement. Or you can take with a carbide mill or an emery cutoff tool, you can come right across this line here, straight across, and then also out here you can match the profile of this cut straight down. But if you do that, be sure to leave a large radius right back in here, otherwise the hammer will crack right down this side. So we're going to go ahead and make that grind modification today, and as if we were going to reuse this hammer. I just wanted to show you what the effects of using the old style hammer with a new style firing pin will eventually be, this crack and this outside damage to the hammer right here. So we're going to make that grind modification and then show you what we have later. Thanks. Okay, shooters, we're back after making the grind modification to the hammer. You can see that we've taken and ground as little as possible on the original hammer face right in here. We just tried to take the web out. We left a nice big radius when viewed from the side so we don't provide a start for a crack right in this area. And we matched up the bottom contour as close as we could. This is about the only job you ever want to take a Dremel moto tool to your Perazzi gun. And again, you can just replace the hammer with the new style and you're good to go. But I wanted to show you here what a finished modified hammer looks like. You try to keep it as smooth as possible in here, but touch this face right here, the original angled face of the hammer, as little as possible, because the firing pin strikes right about in this area here. And if it wasn't for this original crack in this hammer would be perfectly serviceable, but we talked about that earlier. So thanks for watching, and good